So I just want to talk about some of the things that are happening around the world that are people in a fear state and don't know who to trust, and this is also triggering people's awakening. But basically, like the food industry, we know that they're injecting the cows with antibiotics when they're sick, and then they're still selling us that. So we're eating meat filled with antibiotics. That's been going on for 10, 20, 30 years, ever since the food industry has been in existence. Pretty much since, I guess, 90s or early 2000s, big corporations taking over the food industry, monopolizing it. They've been doing stuff like this that have been unethical, and there's been documentaries about it that have come out a long time ago that expose it. However, it wasn't massively watched, so people still were unaware of this. We didn't have social media to spread it on a mass platform and people reshare it and all these things. And then when social media did come into existence, people still weren't talking about these topics because people weren't awoken to it yet. Only now people are getting more and more exposed to healthier food, what the food industry has been putting in cereals, the dyes that are bad for you, Oreo cookies, how they make them, how they make deli meat, like they're showing everything. So now that we know that they treat the animals poorly, keeping them in cages, not letting them be outside and roam the grass and all that stuff, a lot of these big corporations, that's how their meat is raised, and that's how they're able to mass produce it, especially fast food restaurants. They're not taking care of the meat because it would be too costly for them. Even though they're making millions of dollars, they choose to cut that out and just raise them in an unethical way in cages on top of each other, crammed in a cage. And a lot of these chickens and different type of animals will have cancer or tumors grow onto them, and they'll just cut off that tumor and still sell you the meat. So we know that they're injecting them with the antibiotics. We know that they're raised in an unethical way. They're stressed out throughout their entire life. And then we're ingesting that meat into our body, and then we think it doesn't have an effect on us when we're eating meat that is consumed with all these things and is stressed out as well. So now the new thing we have to be worried about is the mRNA technology that they put into the vaccine. So now they're saying that they're injecting that with the foods as well. So they just want to get that technology in us. And if they want to get it in us so badly, why is that? Well, Elon Musk has said that the mRNA technology, the nanobites, are something that they can control. So at any moment they could turn you into a butterfly if they wanted to. They can turn you into basically anything.